Haskell was able to get a one-on-one interview with Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, and he spoke to him about the flight delays this summer, the reasons behind it, including staff shortages, and about a Compton group that is helping young people of color take to the skies.
We're glad to see demand has come roaring back, but now airlines are struggling to keep up and meet that demand.
If you've flown this summer or are heading to an airport soon, the possibility of delays and cancellations remains a major concern. Talking one-on-one with Eyewitness News during a visit to Compton, Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg says the FAA has added more air traffic controllers, airlines have boosted pay for pilots, and some change fees have been eliminated, which is progress. But areas of concern remain.
Schedules that may not be realistic, and it's very important to be able to fly the actual schedules, of course, that you're selling tickets on. And these customer service issues. Look, the only thing more frustrating than getting canceled or delayed is being at the airport, calling the airline, and finding out it's going to take you 3, 5, 8 hours to actually talk to somebody. So we're going to start investigating the customer service responsiveness too. And when a flight does get canceled, the airline has to offer you a refund, and we will enforce that requirement.
Airlines have also struggled with staff shortages, especially among pilots. A nonprofit based at the Compton Woodley Airport is hoping to change that while diversifying the workforce at the same time.
Most minorities growing up, we're just not exposed to pilots or aviation or airports or things of that nature.
And that's exactly what happened to corporate pilot Demetrius Harris, who entered the profession a few years ago after boarding a commercial flight and seeing that both of his pilots were black. According to data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, about 93% of aircraft pilots and flight engineers in the U.S. are white, 6% Hispanic, 4% black, and 1.5% Asian. Fly Compton Aeronautical Education Foundation trains local kids ages 8 to 17, teaching them how to fly.
Around the airport is low-income families and low-income kids. And so they need things to do other than being in the streets. It costs upwards of $60,000 to $100,000 to become a pilot. And let's be honest, most minorities kids don't have that type of money.
A little nerve-wracking, a little but also kind of comforting, you know, like I feel like me personally, I'm afraid of heights, but if you see me on a roller coaster, I'll never get on a roller coaster. But a plane is just different for me.
You could just be free.
I've sat in the back seat while he's flying, and it's amazing. I've learned how to stay quiet because I really want him to focus.
On Thursday, Secretary Buttigieg visited Fly Compton and met with the founders and students. America's aviation workforce looking more like America is one of his top priorities.
The entire country is worse off. A field like aviation is worse off. If you have people who could have been great pilots, could have been great aerospace engineers, but never even knew that was an option.
If you'd like to donate to Fly Compton to help them fund their programs, you can visit flycomptonfoundation.org.